Okay, here we are, and I have another magazine here that Terry did a article or interview in. This is Dreamwatch, and oh, here we are. This was done in May 1998. It was, at the time, $5.99. It says here on the bottom, Deep Space Nine, Terry Farrell on why she's quitting. Okay. Let's see here. And this is on Deep Space Nine on 44, page 44. Although the series is continuing for a 7th final season, Terry Farrell tells us why she is jumping ship a year early. Excuse me. Oh wow, is this the set? Or is this something else? I don't know. Doesn't really say. Alright, so oh wow, this must be from way back. Star Trek history was made when the 4 captains, William Shatner, Kate McGrew, Avery Brooks, and Patrick Stewart, united for the first time ever, in public, at the Grand Slam Trek Convention, held in Pasadena, California, on April 4th to the 5th. Huh. Oh. And there's a there's a little thing up here that says, as Deep Space Nine ends production on its sixth season, co-star Nana Visitor confirmed that Terry Farrell is leaving the show. See page 44. Visitor reported that Dax's fate would be revealed in the finale, stating, "I have a feeling that they'll put the worm in someone else." Suddenly, Worf is married to a woman he doesn't recognize. Huh? Ah. Huh. Okay. What was that? Oh, here we go. It says, farewell to arms. There is a picture of Terry and another picture that looks like it's from the Defiant spaceship. Why is this? Sometimes this just doesn't want to focus, or glares, or what's going on with this? I don't understand why this is like. I don't know, sometimes this camera acts up. It's hard to focus the camera, or just doesn't want to cooperate sometimes. Anyway, so okay, this is a article or another interview Terry did from way back. This is another magazine I had or found back from when I was a kid. I used to watch Star Trek and stuff, so yeah, I used to read these Star Trek magazines. They used to be pretty big back in the day. It was one of the ways that you found stuff out, or learned about things and stuff, shows or whatever. Okay, so this says, Terry Farrell has surprised fans by announcing that she is not returning for Deep Space Nine's 7th final year. She explains why to Paul Simpson. Terry Farrell is only very slightly thrown when the director of this week's Deep Space Nine episode, Jesus Trevino, announces that because he needs extra animation cells to be prepared, there's going to be a change in the scenes that will be filmed this morning. She seems even less put out when she's told that she's going to be interviewed as well. Apologizing for interrupting her concentration as she tries to learn the new scene, I join her on the set of Cisco's quarters. She's also a little jet-lagged, ironically, from a trip to Britain, and we chat about the difference between British and American conventions. Here there's a lot of dealers, she says ruefully. They get lots of autographs in the hope of one day selling them for a lot of money. And you think that's too bad for the people who are there, who just want to meet you. They're the ones that you want to meet too. A lot has happened to Deep Space Nine science officer Jadzia Dax in the past year. Are we on the Lenara thing? Oh wow. Are we on the Lenara thing still? She grins, talking about the mild furore that followed the 4th season episode Rejoined, where she had to kiss another woman. Or is it just a Worf thing now? Of course it's not just the Worf thing, by which Terry is referring to her marriage to Lieutenant Commander Worf, formerly of the Enterprise D, and now based on Deep Space Nine in the 8th episode of the 6th season. You are cordially invited. The whole of this season shakes up Deep Space Nine. The station is taken over, and there's a battle to regain control. And amongst all that, has there been much chance for character development for Dax? It's been very light, actually, she admits. I think that the only two episodes where I was particularly heavy, apart from obviously the Worf stuff, was my wedding and another one where Worf and I go on a mission together and I almost die. I think there's a softer side to Dax. Now she's married, although punching Sorella, the Klingon lady who prepares her for her wedding, out probably wasn't the softer side of Dax. And as to her wrestling with her independence and You Are Cordially Invited, she wants to think with her head, but she can't help but think with her heart. I think that Worf brings out a tenderness in Dax which is very sweet. Given that Jadzia Dax is a symbiont with two distinct personalities, does Terry think it's Jadzia who's chosen to marry Worf, or the Trill Dax? She pauses to gather her thoughts. Good question. I would think it's Jadzia. I think Dax is probably wise enough to let Jadzia live her own life. That's part of the whole process that she went through in the third season episode, Faucets. She learned that she had to live her own life. And here we have some more Dax pictures. This one says, for 6 years, I've had it in my mind that that's it. Is this going to work? Alright, there we go. And then there's a couple other pictures. There's one of the the doctor, Bashir, and there's another picture of Worf, and what is this? I don't know or remember where that's from, but yeah. Okay, so this is kind of long, and I will be back to read some more of this in the next part.